McKenna Grace. He likes Pringles. His favorite food is your favorite.
Jelly beans. I don't know if we're categorizing that as food.
Marijuana and retirement. As fans gear up to watch the 37.
He's very huggable. He's very, very huggable.
Look at that. Look at that.
And he's also filled with jelly beans. That's a true fact. Huh?
I mean,
I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure he did, yeah.
you know.
He's
I'm here, aren't I? Like a champ. That's correct.
Yes, you have to. Craig, you do that. Boop, 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 boop.
What is going on with me and driving? Yes, I can drive very well. I'm a grown-up. Yes, I can drive.
Kyle is beautiful. That's what it is.
Nailed it. Ridiculous. Take it back. Take
But
it
you're
back.
so romantic.
I'm not saying my movie's perfect. It's not. But the experience was wonderful. Movie. I have no problem talking to people, but when it happens in the face of 30 people, for some reason I have this really awful insecurity.
My favorite things. I really like to be with someone who also has their own thing to do.
Response where you just start dripping sweat and you try to be so nice. You're like, yeah, yes, it's me. Thank you. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Great to meet you. Great, great, great. You're just literally turning into a sauna on the day. We're gonna do
Yeah, I think that's basic.
That's what we're
I mean,
gonna
if I were to writing that down, you sweat a lot.
everything that I just said. That's what you gathered. That makes sense.
Something you retire from. However, there's
Yeah, Tuesday is Navy.
I like that. Was that because it's hot or just using
sticky.
it?
Atlanta in July, so you're in the
It
full.
was beautiful. I don't know what you're talking about. I was doing action
Just
for 6 months, but you see, once the helmet closes,
It is brilliant. And by the way,
but very capable guy.
I've seen it.
But I really
It's
so
tough.
you work.
recollection of it. I don't know what you're talking about. So it's not like I'm being extravagant.
Right. Does the
Thank you,
furniture
Dave.
We love you, buddy. Congrats on everything. Captain America is more, yeah, they like you. You got some fans.
really autonomous guy my whole life. Camping by myself.
I'll take it. I'll take
They
it.
like, yeah.
This flipping around.
Balance beams.
I had a whole ribbon routine.
Yeah, of course. That's what we want to see in IMAX
it was
3D.
really
Yeah.
nice.
Ball and ribbon. Yeah, that's what I want to see, man.
That didn't make it in there,
didn't make
but
it
it
in
was
there. Oh, bummer,
beautiful.
bummer,
I mean, it was really nice.
It makes me exhausted, but it was like, I'm doing cross.
I think
just bring it
maybe
up.
he's just depressed.
Yeah,
Eating
he's bummed
donuts.
out.
and
Yeah.
just,
That's exciting. That's
watching
fun.
soap operas.
Yeah. That's the way you should do it.
Technology. He's not amazed at the internet and cell phones anymore. It's
Really, no idea, but that's perfectly done. The heck is this movie about?
That's what Marvel makes you do.
Say, I know,
You have to just
You can't
dance
say it, I
around
know.
it.
I don't
It's
want to ruin
just
it for anyone
fun for the
either.
whole family. And, it's happy and sad and good and bad and.
You said, yeah, exactly. Everything you want is in this movie. It's a popcorn action movie. You guys got to check it out. I met your family backstage. For you and your brother. You're old.
fine. I gotta go. Thanks.
Are you?
I wish. Honestly, if I'm being honest, maybe like 4.
Going to
like,
school and not losing it?
Just being like, I got it. I got it. Nobody talk to me. I got it.
So,
I'm not joking. I remember. Like, I made it.
and you were like,
Day camp. This was. But you know what? And I felt like a cat getting in a bathtub. Like, no. With me every second of the day. And I still just didn't want to go.
well, there you go.
I think I did it.
And I didn't cry.
Oh, no, I cried. This is exciting.
What was the meanest prank Chris ever played on you?
No, we were outside one time, and are you going? And I was like, whoa, all right, I'm going. So I started to go, and I'm like halfway through wetting my pants. It's like getting real warm down the legs.
Yeah.
And he looks at me and just kind of starts laughing.
You ever played on him?
He knows.
Dude, it is rough. Just, you have to admit this, that you did this.
He knows.
Wait, what? How old were you? Just,
Oh, well, you didn't have, like, it wasn't like I was 6. I was probably like 9 or 10.
Avengers.
Chris Evans, Captain America. America: The Winter Soldier is an IMAX 3D in theaters. This is Brent. Both of them like embarrassed. Yeah, she made it out.
You know what I'd say, and this sounds, it might seem oversimplified, but it's profound. I'd say shh. For me, shh. You know, it's so funny how noisy my brain is, and everyone's brain is noisy. It's what it does. It makes thoughts. And the problem is, I think in most of our lives, the root of suffering is following that brain noise and listening to that brain noise and actually identifying with it as if it's who you are. That's just the noise your brain makes, you know, and more often than not, it probably doesn't have much to say. It's a hospital and you're going in and out every day and someone's taking pictures of you and you complain, everyone's gonna say, too bad, you made this bed, sleep in it. And that's a shame. And that's a decision you have to make and prepare for. This ripple effect isn't just gonna be about me. And that's scary, you know? And you think, well, is there another way to get where I wanna get without this? You know what I mean? If the strings attached are 6 movies, that's a scary loss of control that I just wasn't ready to process. And so I said no. And I asked every human being in my life what they thought, and you know, everyone said I should do the movie, and I did. I said I've gone to therapy. I went to therapy. I was like, fine, I'll talk to a therapist, see what they have to say, and you know, because I do struggle with, I get anxiety about certain things and press and things like that. And it's, you know, all those things were tied into the Marvel responsibilities. And it kind of started to shift on me. It started to feel like maybe the thing you're most scared of is exactly what you should do. Maybe this is actually what you should push yourself into. That one. The times that I felt my best are the moments that I've been able to pull that plug and say, Chris, shh, shh, shh. And it's not quitting, it's not giving up, it's not washing your hands of the thought, it's rising above it. It's operating on a separate plane. You can't dissect why that works because the reason it works doesn't speak the same language that the brain speaks. You can't try and say, well, why shush? Because the shush is, you know, it's different. It's different. And when you just shh, yeah, it just feels good. And you're like, that's better. That's better. And I think back to all the amount of time I've probably spent suffering as a result of brain noise. Hours of my life wasted. Just shh, shh, shh. So that's what I'd say. Shh.